What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Though I Am an Inept Villainess, this time with episode 4. It's only been a few days since the last couple episodes, but I really like the Lily arc, I think I call it. Again, a few of the characters' names you forget, so apologies. But yeah, really enjoyed that over the last couple episodes. I can't remember what the pre-villain store, but it looked really interesting. I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. But yeah, very much enjoyed this first few episodes. Thought it was fantastic. Struggling. Struggling big time. How the hell you ever meant to tell? They all look the same. Maybe it's not so much about the body, but the mind, the soul. Oh, she's actually going to contact her. Oh, shit. First time they've had any contact for a while, I think. Directly. Need some help, do you? Why the hell the fuck do we help you? Why the fuck do we help you? I know it might sound weird, but there's something quite cute about her angriness. Especially when she was in her old body. It's nasty, but I don't know. Again, under other circumstances, I would feel bad for her. I still somewhat do feel bad for her. Maybe though, I think there could be redemption. They've done some ruthless stuff though. Literally, like wanting to get like Rowan killed and such. So it's gonna be hard. I think if anybody would be able to forgive her, it'd definitely be her, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, she wants to get a bit of revenge, doesn't she? I'd like to see her in this mode. Been a bit of a saint so far, so yeah, I kind of like to see her unleash a bit of demonic energy. Grit. Yeah. And a hell of a lot of it. By how Kay gets he's been acting. How dare you give me this awful body? How dare you? Oh, here she is. Brother, who knows her body better than her? Come on. Listen, you rat. So I guess this is like what people would do, like breathing into a bag. How lovely is she that she's actually helping her? They know, fucking die, you bitch. Um, no, she's actually like, yeah, amazing, isn't it? Not even one moment of first time I've heard that sentence. You do not even have one moment of health. That would be kind of sad though, right? Because what happens with Lily? Everything you kind of built up here already. What would happen to Lily in that case? Now just gets this bitch back. Doesn't feel fair. Did you? Oh, you just forgot the last 5 minutes, lady. The Double Sevens Festival. It kind of sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I mean, very different way than you expected it would happen, but I guess it did kind of come true. That is quite a coincidence. I feel like she might just get jealous that she actually feels happy in her body and just like, look, she wouldn't even switch back out of her own accord, but she'll just do it to just put it in Kayrin's face, like, oh, you're happy in my body? Well, we're switching back, bitch. I mean, why not? I guess it's a bit more political in that sense, so maybe we won't be able to speak face to face. I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately, but if it improves, that is. That's going to happen eventually. Don't get me wrong. That's definitely going to happen eventually. But it's just a matter of time, really, isn't it? Or potatoes. Yeah, she's clearly just like given up, hasn't she? To be a villainess. Ooh, I could see some good stuff coming from this. Scare her or something. Give her a real bad scare. Haunt her or something. Wow. Hey, hey, oh. Jesus saint. Down from the heavens. Indeed. She has. I mean, yeah, obviously, but trying to change, is she? Don't give in, brother. Is that a way to look at this, though? Like, yes, imitation can be seen as rude, but there's a fine line between inspiration and and like, yeah, I feel like quite a rough way of looking at this, really, from his perspective. Again, I get that it's disrespectful to like copy someone and to like act and pretend to be her and to be this saintly woman when everybody knows like villainess. But again, like, how was she ever meant to be anything other than that when you don't give her a chance to? When anything other than that is her pretending to be Rayrin, how is she ever meant to become a better person? She would just die. Like, It's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard space. Continue to be a villainess horror, everyone hates you, or try and be a better person but die for it. Like, what? Guy, this fucking guy. Pompous little hat. I think she was quite pretty anyway. Actually, I also think she even looked better with the eyes she had before. Oh, yes, is that the voodoo doll that she was using? Good fucking point. Shakespeare. Yeah, she makes a good point. Probably shouldn't be doing that too much, as you point, but this might put this body into poor health as well. Now, clearly, neither of those women. Yeah, I was about to say, we'll make this more red and more scarlet than ever. You are the court woman. Fuck those bitches. Why should they be wearing the same thing as you? I hope she puts like a badass like dragon or something on it. Like a biker jacket. I'm just doing like a biker jacket, like group or something. Belly breathing. How was that? Belly breathing. I was thinking about that a minute ago. It's like, if we did switch back, would we be able to like hire her? But then what if we switch back again? Like, yeah. I mean, if we ever do switch back like permanently, she definitely deserves a permanent place. One of our ladies, but yeah, I'd feel kind of apprehensive to do that if we just switch back once, and it's just like, no, she could face the wrath of that bitch at any point, like chucked out or something. Ogden, well, doesn't look that hard. Actually, I say that I can imagine myself going out of control and just like hitting people, just spinning around, just whacking people. Oh, sorry, they just wake up. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a scarlet red, really. That's more of like an orangish red, to be honest. Not that this means anything, but my favorite color is red, so and a kind of darker, deeper red. So no horror stuff, no ghosts or ghoulies or anything. That sucks. I expected some like horrific stuff going on. Is it no Halloween ghost festival? Squirrel. Well, somewhat respect that. I don't think it. I say I somewhat respect that. I don't really like. You get where it's coming from. Like you like it would be somewhat satisfying to see that, but at the end of the day, that is just like, even if it is like a bully and a horrible girl, it's still like, again, I'd still feel bad for her as much as she's done. If that actually was Keigetsu, by the way, I'm talking as if that is still Keigetsu. It would still feel like, I mean, after knowing what we know about her, you're still gonna like, harass her more and make her more miserable. Like, again, I kind of get it; she's a villainess or whatever, but I don't know. Again, I kind of feel weird saying that because she did try and murder um Rayrin, like actually try and get her killed and die. And good job she didn't, because what would have happened then with like the bodies, like with her dealing with the illness, she would have no option to switch back. So good bloody job she didn't. Um, Very lucky on her part, but it's just like, yeah, I'd still, even with all that being said about how horrible this girl must have been, which again, we only saw that attempted murder, which is a big thing, don't get me wrong, but we haven't really seen too much else from that about these horrible, evil acts. Clearly, she didn't treat people very well from the Lily situation and such, but even with all that said, it still wouldn't feel good for everybody to like gang up and bully her like this. I don't know. Like, two wrongs don't make a right. That type of thing. Clearly, this woman is very vexed, though. Very insistent on some revenge, which again, you don't really mind too much. And I guess you could say Rayrin's going to be doing the same. She's going to get a little bit of revenge on her. So this should be very interesting. But yeah, of course, as did you see when I pause, the episode will end, but I am going straight into the next one. I might need to grab some food before. As I said, I only just woke up and got hungry actually. Got hiccups now as well, bloody hell. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't get that. I don't know how you can say she's not pretty. I think Keigetsu is very pretty. I said this at the start of the series, but from Apothecary Diaries, apparently to these people, the freckles aren't very attractive. I don't know. I get it. To be honest with you guys, I don't think I've ever seen an Asian person with freckles. Probably because most of the time they wear makeup out. But I mean, yeah, I've never known, like, even in like school or anything, where the girls didn't really wear makeup and such. I don't think I've ever seen an Asian person with freckles. Probably possible, and there's probably more than a lot of people out there with them. But I've never seen it. Again, maybe it's just the case that if they did, they just got makeup over top, and I have met someone with freckles, but I just couldn't see them or something. But yeah, as I said, really good episode today. Bit of a chill one, kind of just setting up for future. Well, what we're going to see at the end here with this Ghost Festival, which I'm very sad there's not got anything horrific about it. There's no like actual ghosts. Um, the ghost of like farming, I guess, is what it's about. I don't really know. But yeah, really good stuff with the meeting between Keigetsu and Reirin. Them having a little talk here. Just again, just like the mercy shown by Reirin, if you want to call it that, was angelic. And Keigetsu just goes right back to being a horrible little bitch right after. It's just massively like it is just amazing going from getting help like that and then just acting like that towards her. It is insane, but I do see some potential there for maybe a bit of redemption or something along those lines. To be honest with you, like I would love to see them have like an in-person talk at some point, which I have no doubt will happen. It's just when. Um, I don't see it happening anytime soon, to be honest with you, but it is just a matter of when rather than if. But yeah, just kind of setting up things here, setting up some revenge, and really looking forward to this festival as much as I'm slightly disappointed it hasn't got any ghosts or anything Halloweenish or anything about it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section, and we'll get straight on to the next. I did just scoff down a cookie real quick. I'll have cut that from the video, hopefully. If not, hope you enjoyed. um, yeah, looking forward to seeing this. Again, it's so weird, isn't it? Because from her perspective, it's like she's a villainess. But if the perspective was us, we had that of the women, we'd be like, yes, I can't wait to see this. Can't wait to see her get her comeuppance. If you know what I'm saying, it's just like quite interesting that way, isn't it? Not because she cried. I mean, clearly there's probably more than that. So she's been acting differently. But is that enough to? I don't know. A bombshell was dropped. I mean, to be honest with you guys, she doesn't even look like Keigetsu anymore, does she? Like, even facially. I feel like the eyes have that much impact. She has just got the face of Rayrin now. Maybe it's just because the eyes have that much impact. I don't know. I feel like she just looks exactly like Rayrin now. That's what I said like at the start of the series. I kind of wish they just kept the faces and the eyes the same. Like as I just said, I feel like maybe the eyes just make that much difference. Maybe they're just that impactful. I mean, you've kind of got to change the eyes to show which one's in control, like the body, I guess, if there is going to be any further switches. As I said, it's slightly a shame. You do lose a bit of the beauty that Keigetsu did have before the switch, I think. Slight little spoiler there. That little spoiler there with the little dance. Like there, she looks like that's a good mix there. Like we see in the opening, it looks really good. But in the scene a minute ago, she just looks like Raven. I guess it's because she's got makeup on, like covered the freckles and such. I don't know. Hopefully, I haven't got any food out of my mouth. Apologies, guys. This cucumber stuff, does that even work? Because cucumbers are pretty much just like water. I don't know. They might as well just wet your face, right? But yeah, I guess it's the makeup. She's got makeup covering the freckles, so she does look a little bit more like Raven, like Kay gets in. It was just a suggestion. See, like that comes off as horrible, and it is. Don't get me wrong, but it would come off a bit better if we were on their perspective of things. Exactly. Well, she is going to sit there. Fair enough. Joe, that's the. See, I feel like the revenge we're gonna get is gonna be like some kind of like nice revenge as well. By the way, like with the pin, I feel like it's gonna be like revenge, but in a nice way. As weird as that sounds, if that's even possible. Oh yeah, there are a few. I didn't realize there was people up there. Got a few spectators, and there seems to be a startling lack of ghosts for this ghost festival. Where's all the horror? Where's all the ghosts? En Kasui. You got for us? Oh, these are all the court ladies. Okay. Meant to be a bad thing. I can't wait to see what you've got with all this fucking talk. Can't wait to see what you've got. Oh, she's going to give her the pin, isn't she, when she dances? Okay. Good. Potato. Oh, what is that? Sachet ball. I thought she was going to give a potato. Tasty potato. Has she shown that herself? Oh, thank you. Oh, I can't wait to see what she gives your present. Okay, the squirrel. They all seem spitting by. That's really nice. Do the stanky arm. Another one. The hell? They seem to like them though. Little balls. Okay, so put your money where your mouth is, girl. What can you do then? What you got for us? Bunch of bullshit. What was this? Both of the other girls are better. That's not me. That's not me just saying that as well. By the way, they actually danced. Oh well, we're moving now. Not impressed. The other two are better. Maybe a bit of bias in that. Maybe a bit of bias in that, but there was a smooth movement from the last girl, especially. The first one was quite smooth as well. That was just it's like a photo shoot, modeling poses. Okay. A bit of coral. He gave you a peacock. There it is. Yes. We all knew it was coming. Does she know what it's about? Is the thing? Did her maidens do that by themselves, or was it her down to her? This we'll see here. Her. What's going on with these guys just yapping like this? We quiet them or something? Everybody just listen to these guys bitch about people right here. Shut the fuck up. Seems like it. It's amazing we've allowed this to go on this long, isn't it? Oh. She. Let's see a dance. I will go up and do a quick dance. You didn't have a lot to say right there, did you, Seika? You didn't have a lot to say right there, did you? Keep yourself very quiet. Wow, really? This. Taking the piss? What is this? Should have got to switch up. Huh. A cappella. There is going to be some music. I've got some jutsus. Oh shit! The Indian, the Indian head tilt, the head wobble. Why is that only a thing in like with Indian people? I notice it quite often now. I saw I was watching a video yesterday. I can't remember what it was, but it was like an Indian man. He got quite angry, and he started like the more angry he was getting, the more his head was like wobbling. Yeah, it's quite an interesting little thing, that, isn't it? But yeah, that's really that's fun. That is. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of it, honestly. I think it's quite fun. I'm quite a fan. It looks like she's enjoying it. Raven's old like quarters or whatever they're called. I don't know. I don't know the term. So many. Can dance. Damn, fucking hell, she's good as well, isn't she? They got power in them as well. Kosembu. Oh shit. Mum. Oh, that's really nice. The inspiration. That was phenomenal. Holy crap. Subarashi. That was amazing. Fucking hell, best reception yet, by far, as well. Every one of the high court ladies capping. We could be receiving some nice gifts today. He's got a love of her. Oh, we all saw you blushing. I think so. That's really well done. Oh, Sembu. I like that word. Sounds cool. Oh, Sembu. Ever. Wow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Back up. It's hard to keep it together. She likes her grit. No doubt, of course. Doubt. Sure is. Thank you for saying that. Interesting. Do you know what interesting point she makes there? Maybe it wasn't someone from her. Maybe it was someone pretending to be from her kind of party. I mean, my natural assumption was it was someone from her like group, but they obviously didn't want to reveal themselves. They used an alias, but no, perhaps it is someone from like another sector. It wouldn't be massively surprising. So you wouldn't expect this. It wouldn't be massively surprising if it was someone from Rayron's kind of group. You wouldn't expect it because they all seemed really nice, but with what Keigetsu done to Rayrin, with how much they care for Rayrin, you could maybe understand seeing someone like go incredibly far to get revenge, considering just how much they did care for her. So interesting. I think that would kind of explain how they'd got a hold of the hairpin as well. Someone from Rayrin's group would probably be quite maybe have been gifted one of the pins before or something, just because of her connection to the Emperor guy. But yeah, really good episode. Some awesome dancers in there. Pretty much all of them were really good. Seika's again a bit of bias, but probably the weakest. And yeah, obviously Kogetsu's by far the best. That's for damn sure. But yeah, I'm glad we all got our flowers at the end of the episode there. That was really nice actually to hear Seika say that about Lily, honestly. I think that was one of my favourite moments actually, just hearing her say that in front of everyone. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, fantastic episode here. Absolutely flew by. This episode absolutely flew by. A lot of really nice dances, a lot of really nice gifts being given out. Again, this what are these called? Like high courtesan, noble consort. That's the one. I can't fucking so bad stuff like this. There's so many like roles and levels of shit in this culture. It's hard to keep up with. But yeah, she really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see more of her. To be honest, she seems really cool. I mean, we've seen little flashbacks and stuff of her with Raven, with the grit and so on. But I kind of hope to see her make a good relationship with obviously current Raven, but Keigetsu, honestly. The shame Raven slash Keigetsu wasn't here to actually witness all this, to be honest. But she's suffering quite bad at the minute. I mean, we did see a bit of this lady earlier on in the well. Earlier on in the series, kind of taken in Keigetsu from her initial kind of situation, and she seemed really nice then. But she seems even nicer now. Honestly, she was kind of feeling bad about the whole situation with Keigetsu kind of bringing up a ruckus. But I really like this woman as well. I mean, all of these women have been shown to be nice so far. I mean, all of them are the two that we've seen, but I'm looking forward to seeing more out of them. These big dogs here. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section, and we'll get straight on to, if I can just get up quickly, we'll get straight on to the final episode today, episode 6. I mean, I said this in my first video, but after this, I will have been caught up, so I'll be covering this. The next episode, episode 7, will be coming out in a couple of days from now. On Sunday, I believe. It's going to be quite late on Sunday. I think about 6 p.m. UK time. Look up what time that is for you guys if you live elsewhere. But yeah, I'll be then covering this weekly from Sunday. So it'll be, as I said, episode 7 this week on Sunday, then episode 8 next week on Sunday, and so on and so forth. And I think there's only 11 episodes. I think I saw 11 or 12 episodes, so there actually isn't many episodes left, unfortunately, for me to keep up to date with. I definitely should have picked this up sooner, but yeah, big mistake from me there because this has been very enjoyable so far. But get into the final episode for today. I've also quite liked binging this though, to be honest with you. Can't lie. You got hoodwinked. Well, that lines up. No. Oh, I see. So someone lost their hairpin. Also, their hairpin got stolen and used against them. So yeah, that was this. Okay, yeah. So it was the case of somebody from another group actually stole a hairpin and somehow got a hold of their outfit as well. Rayrin's head court lady, Oto Setsu, up with he's storming in. Joe, not. I'm gonna assume the opening is gonna play soon. Yeah. Um. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna skip the opening. Just because I've watched it twice already. So yeah, I'll leave the timer for now. But what's going on here? Some kind of emergency? So dramatic. She's losing that grit. I wouldn't be too surprised to see her take a disliking to her as things go on. I say incense. She did warn you about that. Someone's up to something here. But what are they up to? I mean, the obvious thing to think would be that they're trying to sabotage Keigetsu, as we saw with Lily. But someone's trying to sabotage Rayrin as well. What's going on here? Maybe someone's trying to sabotage Rayrin under the geist of that being Keigetsu attempting to attack her again in a more roundabout way. Maybe this is just like a not a direct attack at Rayrin. This is more of an attack at Keigetsu by attacking Rayrin, if that makes sense. So like that, maybe there's some kind of link between this incense and um Keigetsu, and like, oh well, Keigetsu sent this gift. It was her that tried to poison the air around Rayrin or something like that. Um, or maybe again, maybe there's some kind of giant plot going on where somebody's clearly going ham, trying to attack everyone, and scheme, got a big scheme going on. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Did this? Sorry to be rude, but did this need to intervene in this big situation? Is that big a deal? I mean, obviously it's a big deal, but did you need to get so up in arms about this? Like, you could have handled this discreetly, right? Yeah. Damn. So what? Another interesting question. What would happen? What would happen if one of the two that switched would die? I'm assuming there would be no switch back, but do you reckon you could like switch to somebody else? Like, yeah. Oh, no chance that's happening. No chance this is happening, right? I saw no. Yes. that is the case. Again, there's no chance this is happening. Ski. I like myself. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Yeah, that's what this comes down to, really, isn't it? Oh, she's gonna say yes. Fair enough. The bow of warding. What's going on right now? Are you gonna shoot over with an arrow? What's going on here? Sounds heavy. This is fucking what? How did that just say? God. Maladies. Well, I've known a few. I don't really know about them, to be honest, but I've experienced a few like special bows. Clock Tower 3 is when you fight the bosses, you bring out like a special bow. Um, Apollosa, is it the bow goddess from Yu-Gi-Oh? Like a yeah, Icarus kind of wields a bow, but I don't know. Don't really know too much about like these bow kind of religious stuff and so on. Maladies. What the hell does that mean? The movie, 2012. Here we go. It's the plural form of malady, which means a disease, illness, or deep-seated ailment affecting the body. How does that? Are we gonna the pronunciation here? D E E Z. Maladies nuts. Um, a disease. Like, how does that help then? Is that the right thing? A deep-seated ailment affecting the body. Purifies them with the sound of it. That sounds like it could help Rayrin. I feel like I feel like it's in a different context here, where it's like it senses ill intent or something, maybe. The definition I've got up here suggests slightly otherwise, but I'm going to take it as it senses ill intent. Oh, all night. Open a window. Big ugly kid. horrible thing to say to her, as nice as that woman's been. Ah, look at you. Cursed. Cursed with this fate of. Yeah, shit. What's the aim here? We've got to hit a bullseye or something. Her hands are bleeding. Fucking hell. It's like a lot of power to pull those back. Yeah, I appreciate the effort. So it gets to a point sometimes. This isn't the same really at all. But you know when you like someone says something, you're like, "What did you say?" And then they say it again, and you're just like, "What did you say?" And then you just like have to say, it, and then you kind of feel rude for asking again what they said. So you're just like, "Yeah," or like, "Oh, okay." And so you just like make up an answer like this. It feels quite similar. Always feels really awkward. Like, oh shit, did that answer work? I have no idea because I didn't hear what they said. 6 hours. Surely she would have just hit us by luck at this point, right? Then again, you could also say she might have got incredibly unlucky this whole time. So I imagine that's when you let go of the bow and it just like scrapes your hand probably. Can't imagine that's awfully nice. Oh, he looks different, doesn't he? Posh little hat on. See, I always feel a bit weird about this. Do you guys not? I don't know how old she is here, but she literally looks like a little girl. One of the squirrel girl from last episode danced, and also felt weird about her. I mean, it's something we see in Polycary Diaries as well. I don't know. It's just like groom these girls. Historical stuff though, like a different time. But yeah, different time periods and so on. but it does just feel quite horrible. I mean, again, it's not like the worst thing ever. They get like a decent life, high status and such, but in essence, it really is just little girls. Obviously, not good. I don't know. Maybe there's more to it than that probably, but I kind of feel weird about it every time I see it. Fucking hell. What an absolute mess those hands are in. No, they don't look too bad there, actually. Expect them to look a lot worse, but I feel like that's like the animeification of it, if you know what I'm saying. They probably should and do look a lot worse, but the anime made them look a bit nicer. Two. Nice, nice. That's all because we're continuing with the bow. Yeah, a normal sweat. Well, that's the thing about this, isn't it? You might as well continue till you do it. It's no point getting recovery then doing it again. Then you needed more recovery. But I quite like these situations as well, honestly. You just got to keep banging your head on a wall. Like, I'm quite a good grinder. I was always a big fan of like Borderlands 2, especially. Just grinding and grinding and grinding. The best version of an item or something. I'm a very stubborn guy. I'd probably be, maybe not to this extent, but I'd probably do similar to her in this situation, honestly. As I said, I'd definitely just keep doing it. I wouldn't rest because what's the point? You just injure yourself again after covering a bit, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry, I did just missed out. I was yapping a bit. But yeah, as I said, I'd be the same. I'm just, yeah, I'm a very stubborn guy, to be honest with you. Very, I'm set on something. I won't stop until I finish it. And sometimes I would say it maybe goes a bit too far, and I get a bit obsessed in that regard. Like sometimes with games or something like that, I get a bit like obsessed with completing it to where I want to complete it at. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, apologies. I did just kind of miss what he said here about this dragon spring. But yeah, again, might be unhealthy in some regards, but I've always seen it as a bit of a positive thing of mine, I guess. No, I don't miss anything actually, did I? Hey, this looks like that place from Sekiro towards the end of the game. We can do something. $2. But is that incense like affecting her dreams as well? It's sucking her. Oh. Being defeated by the immune system. Oh, we're getting closer. Again, apologies, but surely at some point we would have just got lucky here, right? I feel like you could give an imbecile, an absolute like invalid imbecile that is useless at everything and anything, a thousand goes and they would hit a bullseye. Just by luck. Bugs. We hit the target. Oh, dead on as well. This way. Get over here. Oh, that girl's really cute. Girl's got a really cute face. It's the one here at the bottom. She's really cute. We made it. The miracle. The Christmas miracle. And look what we've just done. Oh, fuck it out. Sorry, I've been sitting for a while. Oh, I'm not even sure we can make it there. Oh, fuck. So what does she mean by that? I mean, we know she had an all nighter last night, making. Has she had any sleep whatsoever for 8 days? Is that what you're saying? I I mean, at first I assumed that that's what's happened, but she hasn't slept for 8 days. I mean, that would make sense why those fancy balls were so nice last episode with the gifts and the clothes that she made. Like, must have took a hell of an effort. But yeah, is it the case that she hasn't slept for 8 days, which is inhuman? I think she'd probably die at that point. Um, so I feel like that's probably not the case, but it genuinely might be considering how much effort she's put into the clothes and the sewing and things. Um, I feel like that's probably more so since she switched bodies. In her old body, she probably passed out quite often, so she kind of kept count in the new one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you would keep count when you know your body's healthy like this. So yeah, strange, strange. But yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Probably should have realised that. We would yeah, would be able to make it there. But yeah, there is a bit of an end sequence today, so I will just skip to that real quick. Again, we've seen the ending and opening a couple of times already. Oh no, she got took home. Half Moon. I mean, it was this. That's her. I was gonna say the Emperor, Clown Prince, keep calling him the Emperor. Um, he said that he never saw her cry. I guess she's never cried tears of relief either, which is interesting. She knows that's her. Oh shit! Just because she called you by your name without any title. Oh shit! I feel like it's been again. I mean, it's only been a few days to be fair, but I can't remember. I feel like there was another signal that she kind of thought about this a little while ago during those the first three episodes. But yeah, okay. Can we say yes? She can't say outwardly, but surely you could probably just say yes to that, right? Perhaps it's also the case that because she's been spending a lot of time with the current Raven, that she just realizes that's not actually her, not fighting it the same way. But yeah, I feel like there was something shown in the earlier episodes that kind of hinted her towards that as well, but I can't remember. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Another great episode here. A lot of arrow work. That's But yeah, good stuff. I feel like last episode was probably the best episode of the series so far. I think that last episode was amazing. But again, another good one here, showing the perseverance, the grit of Rayrin. Um, and yeah, just some really good stuff. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode though down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of the series overall as well. Now that I have caught up as well, leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you're up to date. I cannot forget to remove me eating that cookie from the video. So yeah, good job. I remind myself. But I'll see you guys on Sunday though with episode 7 and thereon. And again, thank you guys very much for watching.